Welcome back to New World Mars. And in today's episode we're gonna be heading the ugly yet fractionating ecosystem, so let's get to it. Beneath the swamp is a female swamp pig, Tetra bovis, a sheep-sized semi-aquatic herbivore that spends most of its time in the swamp feeding on seaweed, roots and even some small crustaceans. They have a grey to brown spots, they have webbed feet used for swimming and waterproof fur. Similar to the hippo from Earth, they live in herds led by a dominant male but in slightly smaller numbers. But don't be fooled into thinking mammals are the only species in the swamps. Cuts over on the other side we watch a swearin, Anatus paludus, a tall flightless bird with green and brown feathers for camouflage. They have a long beak used to catch small invertebrates and fish but also for grabbing things. Just like the swamco, they are more adapted for the wetlands, so they have webbed feet but mostly spend time on land either to look after its eggs or to rest. But over in the deep swamps lurks the apex predator of the swamps, the basilisk Terribilis anguis, a semi-aquatic massive snake. But one feature of the basilisk that makes them weird is their 4 barbels on their herds used for detecting prey, like swerins, swamcos, and large invertebrates. These serpents only go onto land to lay their eggs, in which they will protect them until they finally hatch, but luckily they don't need to eat much since they can survive without food for several weeks. And speaking of invertebrates, you might think these are a bunch of random trees, but it's actually a green squids, Viridis loligo, mid-sized carnivores that can mimic themselves as small roots or algae to capture their prey. But something strange about them is that they don't give birth in the murky swamps, rather in the oceans during the mating season. But not all animals live in the swamps. Meet the mole lizards, Photta lacertae, a relatively small reptile native to the swamps. Unlike other reptiles, these creatures live in colonies led by dominant one male and female, while a couple other mole lizards take care of the eggs. They got claws used for digging roots and small invertebrates. They live exclusively in the underground and only to drink water or to start their own colony somewhere else after they mature. This will be the end of the video, but always remember, nothing is truly impossible.